Hello chat, today we're going to talk about the whole history of all the trains. This is going to be, first off with Dart, a light rail. Well, it's technically talking about their SLRVs they have made. So, first off we have SLRV 101, which was the first train to be made on the Dart light rail. And then they purchased a second one, which was SLRV 102. So, as of right now, y'all might be wondering, where's 102? Unfortunately, 102 was damaged in a... Don't know where 102 is now, but 102 is gone. That's why we brought 101 back. It was in service back in 2022 and 2021-ish. Yeah, it was in service around that time because 101 got into an accident probably. But 102, yes, 102 had LEDs. That was to replace 101 because 101 was damaged. And then now they made other SRVs 103. So 103 is the train to be. So 103 is in service. Yes, 103 has LEDs, as we all know. 103 has been in service and hasn't gone into any accidents at all. SLRV 104 is the train that replaced 204. The reason why 104 replaced 204 is because of that one thing that we all been talking about, that fire that happened at the tunnel. So that's why 104, it had replaced 204 permanently. And I mean permanently, because that train that caught on fire is never coming back, man. It might as well just get retired. Now, SRV 105 had gotten into an accident and is still sitting in the Northwest Yard with roll signs. The new SRV 205 replaced 105. And then SRV 106, which had gotten hit by flood water. So 106 got replaced by SRV 206. And then SRV 107 got into an accident as well and got replaced with 207. SRV 108, I believe 108 might be in service or is already back in service. Want to know why? Because 108 actually was with another SRV on the Green Line once that got hit by, well, the car hit the train. But 108 is doing fine. 109 is the train with the Hanukkah. I call it the Hanukkah train because I don't know if 109 still has it. I don't know when they're taking off the Hanukkah wrappings on one of the SRVs. But I do know for sure. And they purchased even more SRV 110 through 119. But for SRV 115, I have no clue where 115 is. But 215 was the train to replace 115. Because clearly 115 was in service back in like 2022, 3, and possible 2020. Well, I don't know if 2024, if 115 was there, but I think 2024 was the last time I saw 115. Well, kinda. So yeah, 115 was in service, but now 115 disappeared. But next SRVs are 120 through 129. Here's a fact you should know, chat. 123, which is the train to A Perfect Grab Life by the Claw. Yeah, that's one of those energy drinks. Yeah, 123 once at Beltline had broken its pants graph. At this, yeah, that was at the Beltline station. But now here's another fact. SRVs 130 through 139. They purchased more. And, well, technically 130 through 140 was the last 1996 Kinky Cheerios. Then they posted more. Well, they made more. 141 through 174. That was the trains that was the different version. Not it's still the old version of the trains, but those were built like in 1999 or so. Then 175 through 195, a fleet that has a new prototype IGBT VVVF inverter from Toyo Denki, is a Japanese company, I believe, and those were their prototype SRVs inverters, and then 196 through 215 came in with the actual sound of the inverter, and those were built in the 2000s. Unfortunately, they even purchased more because SRV 216 through 263 were the actual version, the newer default versions. SRV 258, one of them. So 258 has been replaced with SRV 158, because 258 was with the train at the Sleepless Tunnel that got into that incident. So that's why 158 is the permanent 258. We're not for sure if 258 is coming back, but I don't think that train coming back either. Even though it wasn't damaged, I don't know when they're bringing 258 back in service, but we will see whenever they can bring it back in service. But just know, that's the whole fleet of darts. So just know. Oh, and we forgot about another SRV, 226, got into an incident, so that's why they replaced SRV 226 with one of the older SRVs, 126. And 177 had gone to an incident too, and fortunately, the SRV 178, I think in 178 probably replaced 177. The SRV that replaced 102 was 202. That was one of the SRVs. Forgot about 202. That might have replaced 102. And then SRV 157, which got into an accident at the LBJ freeway on the Green Line, had been replaced. Somehow 157 had got rebuilt and got LEDs somehow, but 157 might be getting scraped too. But 157 so 257 is the new SRV 157. I don't know how 157 got rebuilt, but how did 157 get rebuilt and got LEDs when it was severely damaged? How did they even do that? But yeah, that's the history of Dart. We're not going to talk about the Texrail, the Leave with the Silver Line, because those, we already know those came out 2019, 2025, so yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I'll explain some more about TRE coming up.